Congratulations, terrific run. Take me through that race for you. What is going through your mind?
Well, a lot of times racing, I like the lead. Like being in the front is like my favorite spot to be. But like my teammates, coach, they always like relax. Try to stay with the top group, but not in front of them. Like maybe third, fourth, just so you're in there still with that first group to get the position you want to go. Then we was running the first mile because it's all flat on this course and it's on the field. First mile, it's pretty quick, so you have to make sure you go out with an aggressive attack to keep that position where you want to go. Then when you get in the woods, you go like going up, down, and you gotta make sure up on the hills. Every time I ran to a hill, just keep whatever pace I'm going, keep it up. Don't let anybody pass you on a hill because that means you're slowing down, and don't pass anybody on the hills because then you're using more effort. So I stuck with that plan. Down hills, I open up my stride, and in this course, what's good, there are a lot of steep hills, but you got that downhill to recover yourself from each up the hill. So I just ran, did that plan, followed through right to the end. Then it was me, my teammate Paul. Me and him were 1 second. He ran ahead of me for a little bit, started putting a gap on the top group right when the big last hill comes. So that helped push me and the two other guys on the other team. And we ran up that hill together, and then at the end it was me and the two other kids. And his teammate said to his other teammate, "Go, it's your turn to lead." So when I heard that, I was like, "That's it, I'm going with him." And at the end, I said, "All right, let's see who gets it." I shut my eyes for a split second, took a breath, and kicked.
I watch you run, and you've got a lot of confidence. I get the feeling that you believe anytime it's you against someone else, you're going to prevail.
Yeah, yep. I always go in with a positive thinking. Like, yes, this course is a tough course because yesterday when we came and ran the course, you see those hills. But everybody else you run against, they have to run that hill. So yeah, the hill kind of stinks, but you just got to stay positive thinking and say, you know what, that hill, everybody's running it, but you know what, I'm going to be the person who runs up that hill harder.
Surprise yourself at all today out here, or did you just say, I'm going to win this and that's it?
Well, last semester, as you know, was my first semester at Lowell, and I had a pretty good indoor and outdoor season. So this year, wearing a uniform for cross country, that kind of pumped me up a little bit, as last year when I ran unattached. So now it's a great time being with the team and finally being in that little cube at the beginning and going and did my thing. I wanted to make UML proud for my first cross country race.
I think you did that without question. Bobby, again, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
First off, terrific team performance. I think 4th place overall. Also, first person across the finish line, Bobby Allen. Your take on the day, Gary?
Overall, we hit all of our goals. Our goal was to be the top 5 teams and put 2 guys in the top 15, and to win it against 2 returning All-Americans from Arkansas, and somebody, Zenwin Kamei, has a chance to win a national championship. And we beat him today, and actually Paul took the lead at 4 1/4 miles, and we were 1-2 with 3 or 4 minutes left to go in the race. So overall, some of our supporting guys didn't run quite as well as we were hoping, but they ran very solid. So once we can piece it all together, we're going to be in great shape going forward.
Obviously, you got to be thrilled with what is Bobby's first cross-country race in a UMass Lowell uniform. Boy, he is a competitor without question.
Yeah, and the one thing that Bobby did today, which doesn't always happen in Bobby's races, is he ran smart. The one thing that we told him was not to take the lead, to sit in the pack and wait until he could strike from home with 3 or 4 minutes left. And surprisingly enough, Paul's the one that followed through first, followed by Bobby, and Bobby was the only one that covered the move by Paul. And then Paul might have just gone a touch too early up that hill. Probably would have finished a few places higher if he had waited. Nothing downhill, but those are the learning experience. This was Paul's first big time race. I really held him back a lot when we ran in Maine, and just had him run pretty easy. So today was his first race, and he'll learn, and it's exciting.
I was going to say, as much as we talked about Bobby winning the race, Paul Hogan, a freshman, probably first time against big-time competition, absolutely terrific.
Yeah, and that's what we were hoping for. When we recruited him, when we started recruiting him, he wasn't quite the athlete he is now. And he got better and better his whole senior year in high school, and we stepped up his training over the summer to get him ready for 8K and for the college scene, and he's done a great job. He's done everything he's supposed to do, and he's certainly reaping the rewards right now.
Now, cross-country is something that, while we talk about individual winners and individual performances, it is about the team performance. In 4th place, among, I don't know, 30 or so competitors, schools from across the country, as you said, All-Americans. Got to be pleased with the overall team. We've talked about depth. Are we finding that this team is beginning to shape up as you had hoped?
Yeah, we're getting there. We're still a little bit away, but that's still September. It's September 19th, 20th, whatever it is. We still have 6 weeks to the conference meet, and we're there. We're real close to being right where we want to be. And if we're there, then we can compete with just about anybody inside the conference, we hope.